Hello everyone, very good afternoon and welcome to English Medium Prep by Exampur. A very warm welcome to all of you on this official YouTube channel which is specially dedicated to all the students who are very much comfortable in English language only. So I welcome you all and I hope you all are fit and fine and ready for the session. So quickly guys, join in and start sharing and liking the session so that we can start it ASAP. Okay. So I hope you people are all fresh and rejuvenated after the festive time. You all have celebrated, Ashtami, Navami and the Shehra, and now you are back with a bang to speed up or expedite your preparation for Ssc Cgl, because this is very, very, very important. So that day we did the questions of prepositions, and now I'm going to make you learn some questions for some concepts of subject, verb and agreement. Right, so we'll be solving a lot of questions of subject verb agreement in today's session, and I'll be discussing that homework question that I gave you that day, and only one person has solved that homework. Only one person has done that homework, and I have taken the screenshot of that. So I'll be discussing that also. So quickly guys, join in so that we can start. Subject verb agreement is a very, very important topic, and you will come across questions of subject verb agreement in your exam. It is evidently seen in the previous year papers, so it is the most expected one. Okay, those who have joined, please let me know if I'm audible and visible properly. Okay. Okay, let's get started. So I'll be discussing the homework question that I had given you that day. The question was, the failure of the party at the elections was rather due to its poor performance than from any other reason. So here the error was in part C. Only Sana has answered it correctly. Only Sana has answered it correctly, and the answer is in part C. Instead of from, there should be this word, for. Then for any other reason, the correct answer here is 17C. Part C. Instead of from, there should be for, because we are telling here the purpose. Right? Okay. For which reason? And I had given you this homework also. The root word was dem, which means people. Yes, correct. And I asked you to write a few words on this particular root, right? So only Sana has done, nobody else has done that. Demagogue, that is a leader of popular faction or of the mob. And democide, that is killing of mass or people. Democrat, that means one who supports the rule by the people, that is a democrat. Now demo economy, that is demographic economy related to the statistics about people. Demogenic, that means based on citizenship rather than kinship of people, society or community. Very good, amazing. Okay. Guys, do let me know if I'm audible and visible. Quickly. Okay, guys. Okay, fine. So we'll be discussing the questions of subject verb agreement. And first question on your screen. Okay, so, and here we go. Question number 1 on your screen. Question number 1 on your screen. That is, a body of volunteers have helped in making this celebration a great success. What is the error in this part? Is there any error in the particular question? Is there any error? Let's read it out once again, the question says a body of volunteers have helped in making this celebration a great success. Is there any error? Yes, there lies an error, and that is we are discussing about a body of volunteers. This verb here is incorrect because the verb must agree the subject, and our subject here is a body, which means what? A body is a singular subject. A body is a singular subject, and since this is a singular subject, the verb that it should have with it is singular. Should be singular. The verb also should be singular. Very good afternoon, Shubham. The verb also should be singular, so instead of have, we must place has. A body of volunteers. And remember one more thing. First preposition is the indication or is the hint for you. So before the first preposition of a sentence, that word is your subject. Always look for this one. First preposition, prior to first preposition, the subject will be placed, and that will be, that word or that noun will be your subject only prior to first preposition. So what you have to do is you have to place the verb according to the subject, and the subject is singular, verb must also be singular, hence the error lies in part B, right? Let's go to the next question. Here we go. Let's read it out. And the question says, each of these boys play cricket. Each of these boys play cricket. Quickly, answer this one. Remember, we are doing the questions of subject-verb agreement. You must notice subject and the verb, and then you will be able to find out the answer. Acha, tell me what is the subject here in this particular sentence. What is the subject? Each of these boys play cricket. Tell me the subject here. So here the subject is each. Whenever you see words like each or every, whenever you see words like each and every, doesn't matter if they are connected with and or not, they will always be considered singular. They will always be considered singular in every case. If they are singular, the verb they should carry should be what? Singular only. So here, instead of play, this should be plays, right? Very good afternoon, Happy. So instead of play, there should be plays only. Understood? Understood? So here, this word was your indication. Each is your subject here, and as per each, the verb must agree with it. That means singular subject, singular verb. The error was in part C. Amazing. Next one. Here we go. See this one, guys. Any of the two roads leads to the park, no error. Any of the two roads leads to the park. Is there any error in this particular sentence? Is there any? What we are doing is subject-verb agreement. Answer. I need answer from each one of you guys. Answer. Any of the two roads leads to the park. I'll give you 10 more seconds. Just try to answer this question. This is very simple, very easy. Okay, so shall I tell you the answer? Here the answer, any of the two roads. We are talking about two roads. So what do we prefer here? When we talk about two things, we prefer either. Or if the statement is negative, we prefer neither. The statement is not negative, which is why here we'll prefer either, because we're talking about two roads. So whenever there is a number 2 given, or two things, two roads, two people, when we're talking about something 2, then what will happen? Instead of any, you should place either, because either denotes two things, two persons, and same goes with neither also. The only difference will be neither will be placed with the negative one, right? Okay, fine. So here error was in part A. Instead of any, we needed the word that is either, right? Okay, fine. Next question. Here we go. Answer this one. Now see this. Let's read out the question. The minister as well as his followers are fatally injured in a train accident. Now, this is very simple and very important. Okay, read out the question once again and try figuring out what is the subject here and what the verb that is placed there is correct or not. Quickly. Let's read out once again. The ministers as well as his followers. So subject, if I talk about, there are two nouns, two subjects. The minister, one subject. Now next, his followers, second subject. This is also subject. Now the question here is, should the verb go according to the first subject, or should the verb follow the second subject? So the question, the answer of this question lies in this thing. As well as, whenever two subjects or two nouns are connected with as well as, with, or for that matter along with, like, unlike, together with, then the verb must agree with first subject. Which subject? First subject only. Doesn't matter what form that subject is having, like singular or plural, you have to go as per the first subject. Here the first subject is minister and this is singular in form here. So the verb must agree with the first subject, hence this are must be placed as is, because the first subject here is singular. So the question will go like this. The statement would be, the minister as well as his followers is fatally injured in a train accident, because when two nouns or two subjects are connected with these conjunctions, you have to go with the first subject. The verb must agree the first subject, right? So here the error lies in part A. Sorry, not part A, part B. Okay, next question, guys. It's 8th, Samitra, 8th of October. But don't wait for that day. Don't wait. Hi Sarthi, good afternoon. You are a little late. Fine, let's read out the question that says, have either of two candidates been selected for the post of sub-inspector in Delhi Police? Then you do fill it, don't wait for the last date. Today is 6th, 7th and 8th is the last date. So don't wait for that. Do it ASAP. Fine guys, answer this question. Yes, student prepare, Sarthi and Saumitra, answer this question guys. 5th A, may I know what is the error? May I know what is the error, Sarthi? Has, correct. Why? Because here the subject is either of the two, either or neither. They are also Singular, they are considered singular, and the verb that follows them is always the singular. Remember this, the verb that follows them is always a singular. That means this have is incorrect. There should be has. Either of the two candidates been selected for the post of sub-inspector, right? So here the error lies in part A. Understood? Yes. Correct, correct, correct. Amazing, amazing. Next. Okay, so before I move ahead, I would like to tell you about the, incredible opportunity that you are having, uh, you know, at Exampur, and that is Ssc Cgl officer batch for tier 1 and tier 2 both. We are providing you with both the, both the courses tier 1 and tier 2 as well. So we'll make you prepare for the officer of, for Ssc Cgl, and the batch name is officer batch, and in very, very, very meager amount, very less amount, you can see here, still this code CGL 70 is applicable on this price. The price, actual price is 3,999, but after applying this code, you will get 70% off, and your price price for the batch will be 1099. And in this amount, in this particular amount, you will be getting tier 1 and tier 2 both, right? Both, and for each and every subject. All these are the features. All the classes will be live, all the PDF notes will be provided to you, so you don't need to go for any books or any other notes. We'll be providing you with notes also, with a proper plan, as in like what you have to do, what you don't have to do, and how much time and how many questions you have to attempt. All those things will be taught to you, will be guided, we'll be guiding you towards that, and test series will be available to you, practice sessions will be there. So in this much amount, only this much amount, you're getting a lot. A lot means a lot, right? So do not, wait. Hurry up and quickly join this batch, that is officer batch. What you have to do for this, you have to install the application of Exampur from Play Store. You just type Exampur, and that will be, that will be shown to you that there. Install it, register yourself, and go to the paid courses. When you go to the paid courses, you'll see this batch, Ssc Cgl officer batch. What you have to do is you have to apply this code to get the benefit of 70% off, right? And then batch is bilingual. Sarthi, batch is bilingual, right? So what you have to do is you have to purchase this course, and voila, we are, the faculties, those are teaching in this Ssc Cgl batch are very, very, very experienced faculties, and they themselves have given the exams, have written the exam, have qualified the exam. So if you study under their guidance, that means you learn a lot. You learn that what you don't have to do, right? So quickly guys, do not wait, hurry up and join the batch, right? Okay, hi Vijay, good afternoon. Very good. So let's move to the next question. And one more thing we are having, see, mission Vardi for SSC GD and UP Constable and Delhi Police Constable. Another batch is coming up very soon. 9th, from 9th October morning 11 a.m. right? So do, if you are preparing for these exams, then also stay tuned with us. Okay, here is the question. Yes, all subjects, all subjects. This will be valid for 1 year. Okay, let's see this one. The constant shouting of slogans do not solve the problems of India. See this one guys, answer me. What is the error here? The constant shouting of slogans do not solve the problems of India. Is there any error? Okay, I'm waiting for your answer guys. Is there any error? Will, would not solve. Okay. We are doing the questions of subject verb agreement, Vijay. Subject verb agreement. No error? You sure? Okay, tell me the subject here, Sarthi, Vijay, Saumitra. Just let me know what is the subject. Which part is the subject? Then you'll understand. Okay, fine. Let me tell you. The constant shouting gerund, which is verbal noun. Verbal noun. Verb with ing form, verb first form with ing form, when it functions as noun, it is known as gerund. And here this word shouting is a gerund. So the subject is this, the constant shouting. So this is what a subject. And which kind of subject is it? Singular or plural? This is singular in form. If this is singular, then the verb should also be singular. That means this do should be omitted and instead what should be placed? Does. Okay, understood? Yes, does not. Very good, Soumitra. Amazing. So the constant shouting of slogans does not solve the problems of India. The constant shouting is the subject. Basically, shouting is the subject here, because that is functioning as a gerund, and gerund functions as noun. Noun can be subject, noun can be object. Here it is playing the role of. Oh, very good, Soumitra. Very good, amazing. Fine. So 6, the error was in part B. Amazing. Next question, guys. Many gymnasts has taken on yoga to develop their concentration and reduce stress. Very easy. Fine. Answer this one. Okay, guys, answer this question. Many gymnasts has taken on yoga to develop their concentration and reduce stress. Is there any error in this? Has taken would become have taken. Why? Because our subject here is many gymnasts. Any which way, if many is there, many itself means more than one. What it means? More than one. Or more than one, that means that will always be plural. So after many, the noun that would come will be plural. And this noun must be followed with plural verb as well. Right? Plural verb as well. So here the verb also will be plural. Very easy this is. So many gymnasts has is incorrect here. Instead, what should be here? Have. This must be replaced with have. Hi Nena. No error. There was an error. There was an error. Right? Okay, fine. So here the error was in part A. Okay, very good. Let's move to the next question. And the next question is, a large number of students were absent today on account of bad weather. Let me see how many of you are going to answer this one. Yes, answer this question. Sarthi, Soumitra, Vijay, Nena. Guys, do like and share the session so that others also can join in. Share it with your friends, those who join on daily basis. I think they have forgotten that they have class at 2. Fine, answer this one, guys. B was no error. Vijay is saying no error. Sarthi, may I know why you are saying there should be was? Okay. Soumitra and other people, please answer. Is there any error in this one? If yes, then why you are saying was, Sarthi? What is the subject here? A large number. First of all, number, that means countable. Number, which means countable. We are talking large number. Large would be not one but more than one. Large means not one but more than one, isn't it? Number is countable and we are addressing a large number of students, a large number will be followed by this plural noun. And plural noun, plural this one, the verb also should be plural, and it is plural. There is no error. There is no error, right? Because a large number of students, plural, plural and plural, they all are in harmony. The subject and verb both are in sync and harmony. So here the error is in part A, that is part D, that is there is no error. There is a no error. D, no error. Okay, no, correct. Everything is correct here. Okay, next question. Each of the students participating in the drawing competition has to bring their own material. Very good. Very interesting question this is. Let me see how many of you can get the answer of this one. If you can, then your concepts are clear. Guys, quickly. We have. Why? Why have? Remember this 3-4 questions earlier, I told you one concept of each and every. So if you heard that, you won't say there should be have instead of has. Let's see. Let's see. Is there any error? His, her, okay. Very good, amazing. Other people? Let's read it out once again, right? Okay. Each of the student, each will always be singular. If this will always be singular, then the verb must also be singular, which is already singular. So this is correct, this is correct. Bring there, what this word, this plural word is doing here. This is plural, this is singular, this is singular. Instead, there should be his. That is it. Right? His, that doesn't mean we are referring to only masculine gender, we are referring to both. So in this case, when we are talking about some common nouns or some common gender, we prefer to use masculine to address both. Right? Okay. So here, instead of there should be his to address or to, kind of get the sentence in sync with a singular ones only. Each singular has singular, his singular. Now the sentence is absolutely correct. Okay. Very good, Sana. Amazing. You are joining very late, Sana. I had discussed your homework that you had done. I had taken the screenshot of that and I have discussed that. First thing after the class started, I did that. You were very late. Very bad. Okay, let's move to the next one. Here the error was in part C. Here we go. Okay, let's see this one. Ram surprised everyone when he created an unbreakable record of 1.5 centuries. Of 1.5 centuries. Is there any error? Okay, answer this one clearly and quickly. Ram surprised everyone when he created an unbreakable record of 1.5 centuries. Vikramaditya, you are saying that there is error in part C. Can you specify that error? Agreed. But can you specify the error? Sana, you also? Nena, you also. Specify what is the error in part C. Which part in part C is incorrect and what should be the correct one? Centuries must be replaced with 1.5 century. Not centuries, 1.5 century. Yes, 10th Part C. Amazing. Well done, guys. Well done. Question number 11 on your screen. Half century. A half century. Correct. Very good. Most of the members at the meeting felt that the group appointed to investigate the case were not competent to do the job efficiently. Very good question, guys. Very good question. Now try figuring out the error here. Amazing. Well done. Well done, Sarthi, Vikramaditya, Sana, Nena, Vijay. Amazing. Guys, answer quickly. Quickly answer this one. Let me see how many of you can get it. And after that, I'm going to ask you the score. Quickly, guys, quickly. Is there any error in any part? Was, sure. C was. Others? Everybody is of the same view? Was. Okay, amazing. Let's see. Here we're talking about most of the members at the meeting felt that. Here, this is one clause, one phrase. Now, that the group appointed to investigate the case, we are talking about the group. Here, the group is singular in form. One group we are talking about. Singular. The group appointed to investigate the case were is incorrect. There should be was. Because the group is singular, the verb must also be singular. So, was not competent to do the job efficiently. Amazing, guys. So, here the error was in part C. Instead of were, there should have been was. Very good. Amazing, guys. Next question, 12th one. Let me see this one. Okay, let's read it out. Neither the size nor the color of the shoes were right. Very good question with amazing concept. I hope some of you know this concept already. I hope some of you know this one. Which part has the error and what? Be specific while answering, guys. Be specific. Was again, but can you tell me the reason and the part itself? Shoes. Okay, let's read it out once again. Neither the size nor the color of the shoes were right. Fine. So, whenever you find out that two subjects are joined using neither nor, either or, whether or, not only but also, if two subjects are joined using these conjunctions, then the verb must agree with the nearest one, with the nearest subject. And nearest subject, when I say, I mean the second one, right? Neither the size, here it is the first subject, nor the color, this is the second subject here. Now, what do you understand by the nearest? Color of the shoes. We have to place a verb or helping verb here. So, from this place to the nearest one. So, here the subject is the color, which is singular in form, and singular verb was must be placed here instead of was. Instead of were, there should be was. So, whenever two subjects are joined using these correlative conjunctions, you have to consider the second one or the nearest one. Nearest, when I say, I mean the nearest to the place where the verb has to be placed. Okay, nearest to the place where the verb or main verb or helping verb has to be placed. Understood? So you have to follow. And the opposite of this rule is that when two subjects are joined using as, along with, together with, like, unlike, as well as, then we follow first subject, or the verb follows the first subject. Doesn't matter whether the first subject is singular or plural, but the verb will go with or go in accordance with the first subject. And here the opposite is the case. Understood? Yes, the error was in part C. Amazing, guys. Next one. Read it out. Okay. Tell me. Okay, have. Let's see. Many a man has come to India from Bangladesh. You sure instead of has there should be have? Sarthi, are you not mistaking here? Are you not making a mistake here? Yes, tell me. Is there a Vikramaditya, can you answer me what is the error in part A? Sana, Nena, your answers? Okay, let's see. Let's read it out. Vijay, have. Okay. Many a main. What is the difference between many a and a great many? Many a and a great many. Let's see. Many a is always followed by singular noun and plus singular verb. And opposite is the case with this. A great many will be always followed by plural noun and plural verb. Right? By that logic, many a men has is singular. This men is not singular. Right? Many a man. Many a man has come to India from Bangladesh to live here permanently. Right? Yes, singular noun. Correct. The error was in part A. Amazing. Let's see the next one. Let's see the next one. Fine. See this one. Knowledge and wisdom make an individual truly complete and self-assured. Very good question this is. Very good question this is. Quickly answer me. Yes, very good. Quickly answer. Is the subject and verb both correct here? Makes. Why, Vijay? Make should become makes. Okay. Let's see what others have to say about this. Okay, Vikramaditya, you are saying the error lies in part B. Okay, fine. Why make should be makes? Why this word make should be makes? Makes, that means this will become singular verb, isn't it? Why do we need a singular verb? Do we have a singular subject here? Do we have a singular subject? Guys, answer me. Answer me quickly. Eternal truth. Okay, fine. So understand this one. When there are two words or two nouns, when there are two nouns which are kind of synonymous, which are synonymous of each other. So they are considered as single unit. They are considered as single unit. When two nouns joined with and are synonymous to each other, knowledge and wisdom, we can say they are synonymous to each other and they are connected with and, but they ultimately tell you about a single unit. They function as a single unit. So when they function as a single unit, remember, two nouns joined with and which are synonymous to each other, they will be considered singular, and since they will be considered singular, the verb that must follow should be singular in form, which is why makes. Understood? The same, no, error was there. Error was there, Sana. I told you about this. So now, and one more thing. When two different nouns, not synonymous to each other, are joined using and, but they are used or they are consumed in, you can say in single unit, so they will also be considered singular. The example for that goes like bread and butter. Bread and butter. Okay, bread and butter we can say, and we can say curd and rice, fish and chips. So they are not synonymous to each other. Bread and butter not synonymous, curd and rice not synonymous, fish and chips not synonymous. But can you eat like you have one slice of bread and one kind of tablespoon of this butter? So will you be eating like one morsel of bread and one spoon of butter? No, you will be using it together. You will apply the butter on the slice of the bread and then you will eat it, right? Same goes with all these things. So when they are two nouns are joined using and, not synonymous to each other, but they are consumed or they are used or they are used as a single unit, then also they will be considered singular. So in this case also, we have to follow the second, we have to follow the singular verb only, right? Okay, understood? Fine. Let's move to the next one. Guys, we'll be doing this, this is the last question I'll be doing here, 15th question number, and then after that I'll be giving you some homework question for tomorrow. Right? Okay, some homework question for tomorrow. Guys, answer this one. Let's read it out. The lieutenant along with his family members were invited to the reception party organized by his soldier. B was? Why? Reason? Give me the reason. Give me the reason for this. B was correct. The answer here is absolutely correct. Instead of was, there should be was. Understood, and which is correct also. Why is that? Answer me. Why? Why would we place was here, not were? Lieutenant, singular. His family members, plural. Why not were? Why was? Tell me. By his soldiers. I want the logic. I think 2 questions before I told you. Just 2 questions before I told you this. Yes, Sana, Vikramaditya, Vijay, Sarathi, tell me. The lieutenant is the subject, so is this one is also a subject. His family members, they are joined using as well as. Tell me. Yes, B is the correct answer, but I want the logic, I want the reason. I told you, I just want that to know that you know it or not. Nobody is giving me the answer for this one. Fine. So I told you that when two subjects are joined using with, along with, as well as, right, and like, unlike. So there, the verb follows the first subject. First subject here is singular, which is why the verb here must be singular. That is the answer. What is the opposite of this? When two subjects are used joining, when two subjects are joined using either or, neither nor, whether or, but not only but also. So in that case, the verb agrees with the nearest subject, or I should say the verb agrees with the second subject, right? Okay. Fine. Very good, guys. Very good. So amazing. Here the error was in part B. Now I'll show you the questions for your homework. You have to take a screenshot of it, and you can see, Sana, I had taken your homework here. You can see. See this one. This was your homework question. This was a homework question. You answered it correctly. And here the root words that you commented, that you wrote in the comment section of the previous video. So similarly, I'm going to give you one more root word also. The homework question. Fine. 15th we did. 16th is your homework question. Take a screenshot of it quickly. Take a screenshot of it, or rather the video will be available to you, but still. Next is this one. There are many slips. So you 17th is the question, and then 18th is the question, then you go with 19th, and here we go with 20th. So these are the questions, almost 5 questions. No, I didn't see your homework, Sarthi. I would have taken that screenshot of your homework, but I didn't see in which video you have posted that. In which videos comment? I didn't find it in prepositions. So fine. So these are the 5 questions that are homework question or assignment questions to you. I'll be discussing them tomorrow, and I would wait for your replies. I would personally go and check it out and bring the screenshot of that in tomorrow's session, right? Okay, and tomorrow we will be discussing some very good questions on tenses. Okay? Yes. Once again, you shared that, Sarthi, in today's video, right? Okay. So thank you so much, guys. I hope you learned a lot, and please, 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 please be on time, guys. Be on time. 2 o'clock daily, Monday to Friday, right? So you have to be on time. When I start the session, you have to be present here. And once again, about this batch, if you are really, really interested and want to start from the very scratch, or from the beginning, or you want to learn the theory part as well, after which a lot of practice questions and a lot of tests and a lot of guidance, so you must join this batch. Still the offer is applicable. That is also for a very short period of time. So Cgl 70 is the code. Use it and get the advantage of this much amount will be saved, 2900, and the course will be available to you in 1099 only, guys, only. So quickly hurry up and join the session. Download the application from the Play Store and go to the paid batch. You will be able to see this one. Remember the code, that is Cgl70. If you face any difficulty anywhere, the contact number will be given to you, or is given to you in the stickers, so you can contact, right? Okay, thank you so much. Take care. Keep learning. Thank you, guys.